G'day guys, Comic Book Noob here, and I have got a ton of books for this week's comic book haul for October 28th, 2020. See, there was a few trades in there, so yeah, we'll get to that shortly. Alright guys, a Comic Book Noob back with this week's comic book haul for October 28th. Man, big stack of books. There's a few things I got in the mail, and like always, you know, the DC books come at the end with all the little catch-up things and catch-up issues, stuff like that. So let's get straight into this week's books. Less than a minute in, and I've already stuffed up. But anyway, let's get into that haul. So first off, from IDW, The Last Ronin, TMNT. Man, I was lucky to get a copy of this. Yeah, my guy saved me a copy because if you guys have watched my videos, you know that I collect TMNT. And a lot of places looks like they got shorthanded on some of the books, distribution-wise. Really keen to read this. I'm really lucky to get this as well, because I wasn't collecting comics when this was sort of, you know, rumored to be released, and it's been a few years, 2-3 years since, you know, they've mentioned it and it's came out. But yeah, looks awesome. So here's the first few pages. I am very keen to read The Last Ronin. So let's get into Marvel. First off the bat with Marvel, we've got Strange Academy number 4. Variant cover there. I'm not sure who does the variant, but I think everyone's enjoying that is reading it. Strange Academy. It's pretty good. It's based in New Orleans, so I obviously love it because I just love New Orleans. Pretty cool. A zombie. I can't remember her name. I can't remember anybody's name but Emily Bright in this book. But we get a little Spider-Man cameo in there as well. So yeah, Strange Academy number 4 is the first Marvel book off the rank. Next one, we've got The Immortal Hulk number 39. Number 39. So we've got 11 issues to go with Immortal Hulk. That kind of sucks because, man, this is so good. This is slowly become, well, I shouldn't say slowly. This is quickly. Whoa. I don't know if I can say, whoa, man. I don't know if I can show some of these things. I hope I don't spoil anything for anybody as well. Video's coming out a little bit later than it should, so hopefully if I am spoiling anything, you've already read it. But man, this looks so good. And yeah, like I said, well, I don't even know if I got to the end of my speech. The Immortal Hulk quickly becoming one of my favorite Marvel titles at the moment. This is just, man, it is so good. Speaking of good Marvel titles at the moment, we have got The Amazing Spider-Man number 51, and here's Last Remains. Don't quite get why they're doing that, but I've really been enjoying what's going on with Spider-Man. All this Sin Eater stuff and the Green Goblin coming back and just everything that's going on. Yeah, I mean, you've got, what's her name? Silk, I think. But yeah, this looks really good as well. Nick Spencer's run there on The Amazing Spider-Man. So yeah, if you ditched The Amazing Spider-Man, I mean, I'm liking it, and I'm an old school Spider-Man fan. If I'm enjoying it, but like I said, I'm not a long time collector either. I've only been doing it for a year. Next one, we've got Ten of Swords part 11, I think this one is. Yeah, part 11. So this one is X-Men. So really enjoying what's going on with Ten of Swords at the moment. I wasn't built up on all the hype of Ten of Swords, but I thought I didn't mind Empire. I enjoyed Empire, and a lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't like it. But I thought if this is more sort of hyped up than what Empire was, I may as well give this a shot and buy all goddamn 22 issues of the book. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's been pretty. Some of the issues have been a bit for the most part of it, the storyline's been pretty good. So X-Men number, I don't know what issue that is, but yeah, Ten of Swords part 11, and that's it for Ten of Swords. We got Shang-Chi number 2. I didn't mind Shang-Chi 1. I mean, I've got this book sort of real up high on the expectation radar, mainly because of Firepower by Robert Kirkman over at Image. I think that comes out next week, the new issue. So, yeah. I mean, this is okay. This is pretty good. But yeah, brand new series, so it doesn't take me much to want to jump on some of these new issues at the moment. And this is just, this came out last week, but yeah, there was a bit of a mix-up and it wasn't in my little comic folder, but yeah, this Bounty Hunter issue 6, I think this is the beginning of a new story arc, not quite sure, but Bounty Hunters has been awesome. Storyline, awesome. Art, awesome. Like, so good. Yeah, really good book. Really enjoying it. It's the only Star Wars book I'm collecting. Yeah, let's get into Image. So we got Spawn number 311. I think I've got the Chadwick Boseman cover coming as well next week. But yeah, I really like that normal A cover there with what's his name, Gunslinger Spawn and normal Spawn there. Looks really cool. We've got another change up on the artist here. We've got Carlo Barberi. I think I'm saying that right. I actually follow him on Instagram. He's actually pretty cool to sort of like see what he does every now and then when he posts. But yeah, every sort of 2 or 3 issues, Todd McFarlane changes it up and gets different artists in to do Spawn. The good thing about it, they haven't been bad. Like, none of the artists he puts on has been bad, so it's a good thing. Yeah, so it's kind of, I don't know why he does it. Maybe just so like the book doesn't get stale. I mean, the storyline I think is really good. It was a bit confusing when I first got into it, but now, you know, after X amount of issues, you know, it's pretty good, pretty enjoyable, and getting easier to follow along. So yeah, some really good artwork there in Spawn number 311. So first the Image books. The next one, man, The Department of Truth number 2 by James Tynion. I don't know if, yeah. The artwork I don't think is everybody's cup of tea. But goddamn, the storyline, if you're one of those alien conspiracy theory type people, mainly I'm like one of the alien conspiracy type people. I'm not like the big massive conspiracy theorist, but if you enjoy that sort of stuff, oh man, you'll love this book. It's actually, I was gonna say of a place that I've been to, had a bit more of a connection to me, I sort of think, and I don't think that gives anything away from what, you know, what was in the first issue. But yeah, man, this is a really good book, and if you're a fan of James Tynion's writing, you like conspiracy theories, you know, you don't necessarily live in that world, but you enjoy hearing them. You don't completely dismiss them. This could be right up your alley. And we're only in the issue 2, and oh man, Image are just putting out some really good books at the moment. And next up from Boom, we have got The Unkindness of Ravens, number 2. Yeah, this is pretty good. I didn't mind it. Was the name Abigail, I think. So it follows this chick. She's at a new school. She looks like a girl that's gone missing. And there's 2 sort of like circles of friends that want her to join their circle of friends. It seems like she's only going to be able to, be friends with one of those circles. That just sounds like a kind of stupid analogy of the book, but it is quite a good book. I mean, I enjoyed the first issue as like an introductory to the book and the characters, and because I mean, at the moment, you saw my pile at the beginning of the book. So for me, it's getting to the point now where I'm sort of starting to drop things and dismiss things if I don't instantly like them, which has happened to a few books lately. But this one, I want to know what happens. I'm keen to know what happens. Very keen in the storyline. I've gone like mentally blank on some of the other aspects of what's going in this book. But yeah, so I'll stop rambling. Next one from Dark Horse Comics and Jeff Lemire. Colonel Weird Cosmogog. I got no idea what this is about. But it's by Jeff Lemire. It's got, I think the artist is Tyler Crook. The art looks cool. I have no idea what this is about. Absolutely no idea what this is about. But it looks awesome. And from what I've read from Jeff Lemire, he is not disappointed in the realm of writing good stuff. I don't normally do this, but I'm just throwing this in the middle now. But speaking of Jeff Lemire, we picked up Gideon Falls number 2 or volume 2. So if you're not familiar with the sort of artwork that's in this book by Andrea Sorrentino, that's pretty much what you see through the whole book. That's the kind of art. Really enjoyed the first volume. LCS pretty much got all the volumes in, apart from, I think the last issue came out this week or last week. So I don't think the trade's out of that obviously yet. So, but yeah, we're collecting the trades of Gideon Falls. Really good. All right, the DC and the catch-up stuff. So the first one, we got the 1 in 25 incentive of Dune House Atreides, with a sketch variant there. I had to pick that up. It's just, you can't, the video I don't think does it justice. Like the sandworms in the background. This looks, I don't normally get sketch variants, but yeah, this looks better than, it's the main cover, just a sketch variant, but it looks so much better like in sketch form to me than it does colored. So yeah, I had to get that because I am a massive fan of Dune. Batman number 101, pretty good. Enjoyed Batman. Love what's going on in Batman now, or what's going to happen in Batman. Pretty good. Also, yeah, James Tynion, as a lot of you know. We got I've gone mentally blank on the artist. Cardstock variant of Batman 101 as well. I'm sorry about the glare. I should have taken that out of the bag, but I didn't. Deceased Dead Planet number 4. The first 3 issues were really good. This was okay. I mean, you know something, I mean, we're midway through, so maybe he's just giving us a little bit of a break before he starts killing off more characters, goddamn Tom Taylor. Big Girls, number 3. This is getting better and better, I think. Or Image Comics. Yeah, Big Girls, number 3. I think this was recommended me by Evil Shredder, so thanks for the recommendation, dude. I've been enjoying this book. A couple variants. We got Spider-Woman, the issue 100 Legacy, or issue number 5 in the current run. This is the Peach Momoko variant. I apologize about the glare. I really should have taken these out of the bags. We got, I don't know who this is. This is the, it just says Takeda villain variant. So yeah, I got a few variants of Spider-Woman. I do like the variants of Spider-Woman. I'm enjoying Spider-Woman. I know some people aren't, but I really should have taken this out the bag because it's got a sticker right where Black Widow's head is, with Black Widow number 1, J. Scott Campbell variant. There's no glare when I hold it like that. So I learned on the last book I shall. And I also got my little fingers on Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips's Pulp hardcover. So that was, now I found that at a good price on eBay. I think it sold out of a lot of places pretty quickly. But yeah, found it, there was still one locally, sort of, well, not locally, probably in Victoria, maybe. Still a good price within the country anyway. And yeah, I ordered it earlier this week and it's Friday and it came. So I really cannot wait to read this book. This is about a guy that was born in the 1800s, late 1800s. And the timeline in this book is, I can't remember if it's World War I or World War II. But yeah, I mean, all you got to mention to me, for me to be very intrigued about a book, is the timeline. It was the 1300s or the 50s, 80s, 90s, I don't care. But if it happened then, sign me up. I'm wanting to read it. So that's it for me, guys. I also got an Absolute edition earlier this week. I was hoping to get the other one as well. Like, there's 2 of them. One's a reprint, one's just came out. Maybe you can work what that is out. So yeah, I'll hopefully do an overview of one of them or both of them when the other one comes, which is probably going to be hopefully next week. I haven't seen any emails or anything, so I'm hoping it's coming. But otherwise, that's it for me, guys. I think my chair has deflated since the video started. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next video.